In this video today, we shall list down the top 10 most powerful Transformers from the Michael Bay live-action movies. The Transformers in this franchise are very different from the ones in the cartoons and other media, in the way that they are designed, their origin stories, their powers, and their size as well. There are also many Transformers like Metroplex, Primus, and Dragotron which are extremely powerful but were not seen in the movies. So in this list we will only include the ones from the Michael Bay flicks and list them according to their powers and determine by our own estimates which ones are the most powerful. So now let's get down with this sickness. Number 10. INFERNOCUS. INFERNOCUS was a very powerful semi-robotic demon combiner that is formed from the INFERNOCONs, which are smaller robots and bloodthirsty warriors of QUINTESSA. He works as one of her chief lieutenants and one of her most powerful fighters as well. He is a very big robot, around 42 feet in height and very fast and agile, which comes to play when talking about power in the Transformers world, because size isn't everything, as we can see Devastator being killed by the small hip-hop robots. Although he was incredibly ferocious, he was easily forcibly transformed back into his constituent Transformers by Optimus Prime, and then each of them being killed by a single swipe of the sword. Number 9. Grimlock and the Dinobots. Grimlock is an ancient and powerful warrior who takes the form of a Tyrannosaurus Rex from Earth. He is the leader of the mighty Dinobots. Of course, these Dinobots are very powerful in their own, and they deserve separate spots on this ranking, but that won't allow for other awesome characters to be included as well. Although he could easily destroy the newly created Decepticons and even chase off Megatron and the others in the Last Night movie, he was still defeated by Optimus Prime in a short duel in Age of Extinction. Number 8. Sentinel Prime. Sentinel Prime was a double agent and a traitorous Autobot commander. He was Optimus Prime's mentor. He was a strong-willed and determined leader who held a firm belief in his race position in the universe and expected respect from everyone around him, which he won by showing himself as a ferocious and formidable warrior. He was indeed one of the only fighters to be able to defeat Optimus Prime in a one-on-one fight, but to be fair, Optimus was not really willing to kill his own mentor until later in the fight, when he was forced to do so due to the unwillingness of Sentinel to change. Number 7. The Driller and Shockwave. I know that I said that size isn't a determining factor in power estimates in the Transformers universe, but to be fair, a 1000 feet long brutal subterranean robot animal of Cybertron does come out on top of robots that are 20 to 40 feet tall on average, like Shockwave himself. The Driller was Shockwave's pet and was a very dangerous opponent, having a long worm-like body and several appendages that work semi-independently. They are the largest creatures that live under Cybertron's surface. It was seen destroying skyscrapers with ease, and when both these two worked together, which means Driller and Shockwave, even Optimus Prime feared confronting them both at the same time. Number 6. Lockdown. Lockdown was the main antagonist of the movie Age of Extinction, and he was a bounty hunter that was employed by the Transformer goddess called Quintessa. Lockdown was a Cybertronian bounty hunter aligned with neither Autobots nor Decepticons, who was hired to capture Prime and hunt down the remaining Transformers on Earth. Using his very high intellect and extremely potent battle tactics, he was able to capture Optimus Prime and even the Dinobots, storing them as trophies of war in his ship. The Transformer was indeed one of the most powerful but lacked the ambition of power. He was killed by Optimus in a very lengthy duel. Number 5. The Fallen. He was the first Decepticon and appears to be the most powerful of them all as of the second movie. His major purpose was to eliminate all life on Earth by destroying the sun, and to do this, he turned against his brothers, the other Primes, who were unable to beat him even with their combined strength. He threatened the entire planet upon his return, and during his appearance in the pyramids, he easily destroyed armies of military tanks and aircraft of humans. He is indeed one of the most powerful Transformers ever as a Prime, as none could defeat him but another Prime, which is why he earns the number 5 spot, and Optimus Prime was only able to do so after combining with Jetfire, and also for the fact that Megatronus the Fallen was very old and was kind of weakened after years of inactivity. Number 4. Optimus Prime. He is the leader of the Autobots and one of the most powerful Transformers ever, although he hides his power in most of his fights and only shows it in true fits of rage, like when he battled Megatron, Starscream and Grindor all at once, besting them all at once, but only being killed after he was distracted looking for Sam with Wiki. Optimus has defeated INFERNOCUS, has defeated Megatron, Sentinel Prime, Grimlock, Lockdown, Driller, The Fallen, and all the others in the entries below him, so he deserves this spot. He was however unable to best the 3 others that will be shown next. Number 3. Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm is a beastly 3-headed dragon, the mighty gestalt form of the legendary 12 Knights of Eikon who oppose Quintessa. At times, Dragonstorm is only formed from Dragonicus and Stormrain. It is logically unclear why the Knights could still transform into the same dragon after Nemesis Prime murdered 1 or 2 of them, but maybe the dragon could be a little bit smaller after such deductions. And since the Knights were able to stop Nemesis Prime, which is in fact Optimus Prime, and even nearly executing him, it is understandably logical to conclude that all of them combined in one as Dragonstorm would make it clearly more powerful than Optimus Prime. Number 2. Quintessa. On the number 2 spot we have Quintessa, who was the one who created Optimus Prime and possessed a staff with immense power capable of transforming worlds. When confronted by Optimus, she easily subdued him and transformed him into Nemesis Prime, an evil version of Optimus. She was most likely the one who sent Lockdown to hunt down and capture him. She manipulates other Transformers into doing her dirty work, subduing them into her will. Even Megatron feared her as he did her bidding. She is indeed one of the most powerful in this universe. And number 1, of course, Unicron, the dark god of the Transformers. Unicron is the ultimate Transformer as he was dormant as a planet for billions of years, as planet Earth itself formed around him over billions of years. Following the events of Transformers The Last Night, Quintessa attempts at killing Unicron have caused him to slowly awaken from his slumber, his horns rising from the planet's core. No matter the universe, whether it be the live-action movies or cartoons, Unicron is always the biggest baddie, the biggest threat to all Transformers, and hence the most powerful, rivaling the god Primus, which didn't appear in Bayformers, so Unicron holds this number 1 spot. Other notable mentions of powerful Transformers are Megatron, of course, the de facto leader of the Decepticons and the rival of Optimus, Devastator with his immense size, and the mysterious Berserker. And now we come to the end of the video, so put your thoughts down in the comments section below and disagree all you like. And do hit that like button for support. Check out our other videos as well, since you might have missed a few as YouTube isn't promoting our videos as much recently. Anyway, subscribe to be a part of the MindQ family and ring that bell button for updates on new videos right here on MindQ. Till the next one, take care fam.